It's America's Poet Laureate, Baxter Black, right here on the Veritable Quandary.
Well, I thought I would throw in one of those delicate little veterinary stories, where we save the dog's life or something like that. Actually, I'm a cow vet, and it's not quite that glamorous. We'll see how this goes over, and then we'll dig a little deeper. Whenever there's something wrong, we have some vets in the audience, just as a signal or vet techs, I'd take them. Okay, thank you. Well, I know we got cow people. But this is for the vets, for the most part, because, whenever I have a problem with a cow, oftentimes the hardest part of solving the problem is not treating the problem. The hardest part is figuring out what the problem is in the first place. Because once you know that, there is usually a treatment that's prescribed. You give them a shot or a pill, or you cut something off, or you put something back on. But in the wonderful world of bovine ailments, there is one glaring exception to this little observation. That is the uterine prolapse. Okay, well, there goes the ladies' club. A uterine prolapse in a cow, diagnosis is rarely a problem. And treatment is never easy. Now, I never did any small animal veterinary work, but I've always been curious if mice prolapse. Our prairie dogs. I'm thinking something you could put back in with a pencil eraser. Because let me tell you, friends, when a 1,000-pound cow prolapses, it will not fit in your car trunk. And trying to put it back where it came from is like trying to stuff a smoked ham down a sink drain. It will not go. It came from out of nowhere, like a prolapse in the night. Which in fact is what it was, my friends, the cow vet's scourge and plight, that pudgy pink projectile from those monster movie scenes, like some whopping giant burrito filled with attitude and beans. I was soon laid down behind him on a hillside in the muck, while the cowboy shined his high beams from his perch there in the truck. His rope stretched from the bumper to her front legs tied in haste as I wallowed in the darkness like a frog stripped to the waist. You can strip to the waist from either end, ladies and gentlemen. And if I strip to the waist, you'd know what a frog looks like stripped to the waist. If I took off my pants. It was bigger than a tree trunk. It was slick as old chow mein. It was heavy as a carpet someone left out in the rain. I tried to gain some purchase as I pressed my fist in tight. It was thrashing like a porpoise and was putting up a fight. I got it in a hammer lock. It was like a rabid dog. I wrapped my legs around it like a monkey on a log. I pushed until my shoulder disappeared inside the mass as I scrabbled for a foothold in the mud and frozen grass. But alas, with one huge effort, she expelled me from her grip. I shot out like a cannon, rolled and did a double flip, but I grabbed her tail in passing, and with strength born out of war, I dove at the appendage like some punch-drunk matador. I lifted her hindquarters and I swung her side to side, and then, like smart men do, used my head. To push it back inside. It was dark there for a minute. Hard to catch my breath. But there she lay, my patient I had saved from certain death. The cowboy rolled his window down and said, "Doc, are you all right?" He gunned the engine several times and headlights got real bright. I've seen a prolapse done before, but never quite like that. Oh, they taught us that in vet school. But I think it ate my hat.
Thanks for watching.